Welcome, sons and daughters of Odin, to another rune reading of the Ancient Northern Oracle by me, Samuel. So, start of the week, Monday. How's everyone's week been? Or weekend, rather. Week has only just begun, so let's see what the new week brings us from the weird. Just so you know I'm not cheating. Same runes keep coming up. Here again, we have Tiwaz, the rune of Tia, which means honour, integrity, morality, sticking to a personal code of ethics, morals, standards. Now, what did we have yesterday? We had Dagaz. Now, Dagaz is the energy of transition, of change. And a couple prior to that, I believe we had Tiwaz as well. So there's a common theme here. We're going through lots of change. We're growing, evolving. And when we grow and evolve, often our values can change. Our set of morals and principles can change. And they don't usually regress. They will change according to a new level of vibration, a new level of existence, a new dimension. That's what I'm getting from this draw for this route, because everyone is going through a level of change, a evolution that Dagaz is bringing, and Kenaz before that, the illumination. The movement is ever upward. So that means that our morals and our ethics and our personal standards need to evolve as well. Now, that can mean a lot of things. And once we reach a certain vibration and grow to a level where we're heightened, where our senses are heightened, not just our physical senses, but our spiritual senses. We get to a level where certain things and people and environments no longer serve us. So we have to adapt. We adapt a new set of morals and principles and standards of behaviour to go along with that adaptation. For example, when one does a lot of personal work, growth and healing trauma and wounds and really working on themselves to better themselves, certain people tend to no longer resonate. Certain environments tend to no longer resonate. Certain habits or behaviours tend to no longer resonate. So we develop a new set of standards, a new set of principles to, in a sense, attain our new lives, our new standards of behaviour, and phase out the old ones and the people and the situations and the behaviours associated with those old standards that no longer apply to your new level of existence. That's what I'm getting. This rune is telling me now. For those of you who are resonating with these readings, and they apply universally. That's what I was told to do. That's why I'm doing them. For those of you who are keeping track of these readings on a daily basis, you will notice the connection. And everything is connected. The more work that I do in this realm, in this sense, I realise the more we are connected, the more people are connected, and a lot of people don't even realise. And when we tap into certain energies, we become more aware of the impact of even minute actions upon our lives and on the lives of others. But if we keep our sense of morality, our sense of ethics strong, we also keep our boundaries up and not allow certain vibrations into our life that no longer serve us, then there's no negative impact on those around us, especially ourselves. We have to look after ourselves first and foremost, because who else will? It's not about being selfish. It's not about being inconsiderate of other people. That's what this is as well. It's about being moral, that doesn't, and not impacting on other people through your standards of behaviour and integrity. It's about being self-aware, and there's certain practices that you can do to enhance that self-awareness, and they come from a certain sort of philosophy. Something that I've been learning about recently is Rosicrucianism. It's a bit esoteric, but they have a philosophy where there's three patterns of behaviour, three separate areas in our lives that affect our existence, basically. There's the head, the heart, and the hara, which is basically the gut, the stomach. So the head is the thinking, the heart is the feeling, the hara is the doing. Or in Buddhism, the head, the heart, and the hand. So the head creates the thought, the heart creates the feeling from that thought, and the hand, or the hara, creates the action from that thought and that feeling. If we can become aware of those three things in our daily lives, on how we react to certain things and what we do, then it is very easy to follow the direction of Tiwaz and upward, and develop a sense of morals and code of ethics and behaviour to really keep going upwards as the arrow is pointing up. Keep going upwards. And as I said in yesterday's reading, life is about constant evolution. Constantly growing on top of growth, learning on top of learning, wisdom on top of wisdom. You get what I mean. And developing a strong set of standards and principles alongside that growth is imperative, is critical to living a life of integrity, a life of love, a life of honour, a life of joy, haminya, which is the Old Norse word for joy and luck. Developing a strong personal und, or energy, chi. It is key. It is key. And that is why this rune keeps coming up lately, because it's all connected. And it's pointing us literally in the direction that we need to go. And that's all I'm getting from this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall leave you there. For those of you who, I won't read out the meditation again for Tiwaz. I think I did it. Did I? Actually, no, I'll do it again. It's just open to the page, which means that I need to say what it is. Okay. I don't think I went through this one. This is from Richard Lister's book, Runes Made Easy. So a meditation to do at the end of the day in the spirit of Tiwaz. So as you lie in bed at the end of the day, bring to mind the things that you did during the day, and only during that day that were not in accordance with your beliefs and values. So without any emotion, take the emotion out of it. Ask yourself, why did I behave this way? What caused this behaviour? What caused me to do this, do that? And be conscious of the fact that no one forced you to do these things. No one was literally standing there with a gun to your head saying, do it. You are the one who acted. So find out why you felt you needed to act in that way that wasn't in accordance with your values. And perhaps also look at where your needs were not being met, where you needed more support perhaps. Did you feel afraid to act in a certain way? Was there pressure being applied? Could you have asked for assistance to support yourself into making a better decision? Examine all of these things. And then when you ask yourself those questions, you can really learn from your mistakes and think, okay, well, next time in that situation, I'm going to do this. Then just journal what comes up and how you want to act next time if it wasn't in accordance with your values. And say this affirmation: I always remain true to myself and my values and beliefs. So, Tiwaz, trust and honour. And in the meantime, hold the heathen hammer high.